6'9" this and 6'9" that. Now, to be honest, Jake Paul probably had one of the coldest walkouts and then one of the coldest knockouts of that night. Now, Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul yesterday, you already know about it. You already seen what happened to that man, jaw broken on both sides. Anthony Joshua punched him once and broke his jaw on both sides. I don't know how that's possible, but it is what it is. That's how it happened. Now, a lot of people are talking about rigged or staged. Obviously, those are like memers, jokers, because we've been saying that this fight might be rigged. This fight might be staged for Jake Paul to last an 8-round decision fight where Anthony Joshua looked good. But Anthony Joshua wasn't going for it. He knocked that man cold straight on the canvas. And even before that, I just have to say this. Respect to Jake Paul. A lot of people might be laughing at him, might be making jokes about him. It's okay to talk about the knockout. It's okay to make memes about the knockout and whatnot. But just how he survived that. And if I'm being real, if he had more cardio, like for real, let's all be honest here. If Jake Paul had more cardio, he would have lasted 8 rounds. Just running around doing whatever. He was already on his runners. Well, maybe I'm wrong by that, because I remember this clip of him he's moving so much, he twisted his own ankle or some shit. He had a broken jaw, some twisted ankles. He was fighting for the life of him not to get hit by Anthony Joshua. But if he just kept that game plan of moving around, because for a second, I thought he might actually last all 8 rounds. He had the runners. That ostrich from that Coyote show, he had the runners on. He was moving quick as hell, trying to dodge this, dodge that, duck and weave. He stood the entire fight out of range. I think he might have came in a few times, just throw like a body jab or some shit. But he would have one go of surviving, and he almost did it. But he didn't. So there's a few clips that I want to go over, because there's actually a lot of respect that you have to give Jake Paul, because he took a lot of shots that I thought would have put him out. He took a dangerous uppercut from Anthony Joshua. He did a few other shots to the jaw or whatnot, but even when he went down, he did it so like he wasn't knocked out cold. He wasn't blacked out or anything. He got dropped and said, damn, that's it. that's what he was preparing for that entire training camp. That shot, and when he finally felt it, ooh-wee, it was something else. Now, I don't know what's next for Jake Paul, because after a devastating knockout like that, I'm just surprised he wasn't completely knocked out like Tyron Woodley against Anderson Silva. The chin on Jake Paul is one of a kind, one of one. You gotta give it to him. I'm looking at when he was about to fight Canelo, before Canelo signed that terrible fight with, I don't even know his name anymore. That shitty fighter, I don't even remember. But I'm thinking that he probably would have survived Canelo. Like, all jokes aside, he would have survived Canelo Alvarez. Because if he survived that punch, yes, he got his jaw broke, but he wasn't knocked out cold. He literally was fully conscious. He was able to react to the knockdown, not like other fighters when they're like paralyzed or whatnot. He was literally just, whoa, astonished, whoa. That's it. That's Anthony Joshua. And I mean, that's pretty amazing. That made for a viral clip. But damn, man, I was expecting 2 to 3 round knockout. He lasted about 6 rounds. I hit my parlay 2.5 rounds over, and then Anthony Joshua by knockout. I'm happy. Everything was a great night. And to add this, Jake Paul landed some fire shots on Anthony Joshua. They were showing around a huge over right hand. That was a cold shot. It doesn't look like Anthony Joshua was really rocked, but I will say he looked like he was stunned by the power of Jake Paul. He was a little bit caught off guard or whatnot. And I'm just saying this. Jake Paul could probably go against a lot of the cruiserweights, not Jai Apataya. He's not going against Jai Apataya. Jai Apataya, he has a lot more movement. He has a better footwork than Anthony Joshua. Jai Apataya will put that man lights out. But Jake Paul could go against top 15, what's that division called? Cruiserweights. Jake Paul could go against some top 200-pound cruiserweights, against a lot of the top dudes or whatnot. And showing him do that, well, seeing him do that, just like, I don't know, kind of, how do you put it? It kind of surprised me. It kind of blew my mind a bit. Even though he lost, he was winning rounds, but he overall lost. He wasn't really doing much by winning. He was just moving so he couldn't get hit, and therefore he won the fight by being the only person landing. But he can go against, I don't know, any top 15 cruiserweights. That division is kind of dead, but he can go against a lot of those dudes. I'm just saying, anybody at 200, who knows? But there's not much to say to this fight. Shouts out to Jake Paul. Shouts out to the TikTok pirates. Shouts out to all those dudes that supported me in watching this fight. Twitter, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with X. They are the shittiest people on the planet. All the pirates are dead. You can't catch any live stream. You find a whole bunch of like, click this link, click this link. Never click that link. It's just a virus that they're going to put on your computer, on your phone, or whatever you're watching on. TikTok is the wave. I tried Instagram. Ain't shit on Instagram. I tried, that's it. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. TikTok is the greatest app. Shouts out China. Shouts out all the great Mexicans illegally streaming. Shouts out all that shit. And that's about it.